Good morning. How are you, Andy? Here I am. Uh, how funny. Um, I didn't know Bethany was on here already, but good to see you. Good morning. Um, this is Patrick. I do physical. So I did start. Hi, Bethany. I did start. I am live. Can you hear that I am live? Can you see my camera that I am live? Yeah. So, anyways, we had Andy on here and Bethany. But anyways, Patrick Franz, physical and financial fitness. I do the physical and financial fitness show right here from my garage. Maybe it's not working, but I'm on. All right. So as it shows from my end, it says I have 0 people on here. So are you guys still on? I can see and hear. Great. Weird. Great. Okay. So I'm on here, guys. Now it says 1 participant, even though there's 2 of you. Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. I get it. So, anyways, YouTube has really been making me angry lately. So I'm almost over YouTube. Um, yeah, I mean, it does this quite often, you guys. Sometimes there's going to be 5 people on here, and it says there's 2 people on here. Right now, it says there's 3 people on here. That means somebody else besides Andy and Bethany jumped on, but it's going so quirky. I don't understand the technical difficulties with the damn show. I just don't. I do not know. So, welcome, anyways, guys. But the subject matter we talk about today is how how people can have so much time to judge others and hate on others and make comments and do all this other stuff when their lives are not set up yet. Does that make sense? So it irks me, guys, when somebody has enough time to judge other people, hate on other people, all that other stuff. There's time in their lives to do that, but they don't have anything set up as far as infrastructure for their lives, their kids. They don't have trusts in place. They don't own assets. They have no passive cash flow. They have nothing going for them in their lives, but they have time enough to take it out on other people, to comment and to judge and really to even worry about what another man or woman is doing. It takes up your time, and I just cannot see how many people I just cannot see how many people don't have their lives set up yet, that don't have some sort of sense of urgency to get busy. Like, it's wild to me, anyways. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about that aspect of things and what we really need to be busy doing. What should we be so busy with that we don't have time to worry about what the hell other people are doing, because we're too busy working on our own stuff for our family. My cameraman is already a little off this morning. See if he'll follow me. Oh yeah, barely. All right, cameraman's on. Cameraman's following. Hey, I sound like Chucky. Why? What happened? But good morning, NJ. I sound like Chucky? You mean like Chucky the little doll that was a murderer? That Chucky? Why do I sound like Chucky? I sound like Chucky this morning. Let's see here. Get out of this thing. Sound like Chucky? That's odd. I don't remember what Chucky sounded like. But I'll tell you, this was one of the mornings where Bethany tapped me. It happens like once every couple weeks, it seems like. But like Bethany tapped me and she's like, "Hey, it's time to get up and go do your workout and do your show." And I'm like, "I don't want to do it today. I'm grumpy. I'm tired." But as I tell you guys, it's usually after like the first set, after you get working out, after like the first set, you get working out, it starts to make you feel better. So I always like when I get down here and do it, anyways, even if you didn't feel like it right at first. I like getting down here and doing it and getting the blood flowing, anyhow. And getting my blood flowing, getting working out. It's all good. So, how are you guys today? How are you guys today? I was going to talk about what we need to get set up, right? Oh, from Rugrats? No, from Rugrats. Chucky from Rugrats. How funny. Oh, I sound stuffy. Maybe I am a little bit. Well, sorry about that. Maybe I am a little bit. You never know what you're going to get when you're 46 years old and you wake up in the morning. But yeah, maybe I'm sound a little stuffy. Well, I'm sorry about that. Get some of this moved over here. So yeah, if I sound stuffy or whatever, it's because I woke up grumpy and tired and I didn't want to do this. And so maybe it's because my body is a little stuffy or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're here. We're gonna rock it out. We're in day 22 of a 60-day six-pack challenge. So I can't let myself down. Can't let you guys down. And we got to do it. Ooh, my right knee feels nice and juicy this morning. Oof, goodness gracious. Oh, how are y'all though, right? We got Andy, we got Bethany, we got ouch. We got Andy, Bethany, and ouch. NJ. So apparently they didn't get the package yet, NJ. They're supposed to maybe try to go pick it up today, I guess, because that address wasn't recognizable in USPS. United States Post Office didn't recognize the address your brother gave me, so they're probably holding it at a facility somewhere. So he said he head to Casper shipping facility today. Um, so, anyways, I did 20 minutes this morning workout as much as I can. Good job, Andy. Wonderful job there. Yeah, so awesome, guys. We're gonna do some legs and some legs and some calves, and we'll do some core, a little bit of stuff today. Just light, just chill. Not gonna do a crazy day today because again, sometimes you feel it, sometimes you feel like you got it, and sometimes you don't. This morning is one of those ones. Yeah, this morning was one of those ones where I didn't feel like working out at all. I just feel like kind of sleeping in this morning, getting some rest. My body feels like it needs rest, and that's cool. Sometimes you do. But when you only got 60 days to try to get your six pack to show up, any days that you miss are lack of progress, in my opinion. So I got to just make some progress today. That's all. We just got to progress. We just got to progress. Sorry if I sound like kind of stuffy or whatever today. Woke up feeling a little tired today. Maybe that's the reason I sound a little stuffy. Maybe I just am a little stuffy. I don't know. I don't know. But you guys know what I'm saying, right? How can possibly people have enough time? I just don't get it. How can people have enough time to watch every new Netflix episode that comes out? I'm getting messages, and my cameraman is working like crap to set today. I can see that already. Cameraman is not cooperating, so we'll put him away. One of those days already. And I'm gonna see if we can get a little bit of legs today. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys agree that it's terrible? People can watch every new Netflix episode, every new Netflix series. They can be up on every, uh, gossipy event. They know what's the new song that came out by the Bad Bunny, all this other stuff you can think of. And they know all this, and they also have time to hate and judge others and complain and all this stuff. And all the while, they have all the time for that stuff, but all the while, they're not set up. Their life isn't set up. They're making bad habits, bad choices. They don't have any trusts to protect their assets for their kids. They don't have a will in place. They don't have life insurance. They don't have any assets. They have no passive monthly cash flow, and they have zero type of freedom. And they have enough time, though, to watch every Netflix episode. They have enough time, though, to hate on everybody, to jump on people's lives. Um, like remember when I was getting all the trolls that were hopping on here? Crazy, right? You would figure that none of them have their lives set up. So I would think that there would be some sort of sense of urgency with people. I would think there would be some sort of sense of urgency with people to get their own families set up properly, to get some sort of financial security, It's something when you think you'd spend a lot of time trying to figure that stuff out. Yeah, I get it. If somebody was already super wealthy and they had tons of assets and they were multimillionaire, they were financially free, they had the trust set up for the kids, they had the life insurance policies, they had their structure, they had the diversification, they had their protection, they had their okay. Then okay, maybe you're so god dang bored and you're just out there having fun and maybe you have time to hate. But people that are successful like that, have you seen that they're not the ones that judge and hate and all that stuff? So it's not even talking about hate, really. It's not like the haters or the judges. It's not talking about that. I'm talking about people that have time to do every damn thing else, worry about the politics, worry about the world, worry about who's the next star in Hollywood, watch the next episode. Everybody's concentrating on that, right? Who's the quarterback for the football team this year? What's their stats? Who's this? Who's that? Who's your favorite team? Who God dang, dude. I'm like, there's so much distraction. And people tend to spend time on all those distractions, lots of time of their lives on all those distractions. Meanwhile, when there's something that is important to get done, there's something that there should be some time spent here. That people aren't even willing to sacrifice the hours that they watch Netflix to try to build something for their family and their life and wealth and stuff like that. So I want to get your guys' opinion on that. What is up with that? Is there a disconnect in people being against doing things that are important to do and would rather do brainless activities? I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying? Andy, I talk to people about uh, all the time about making appointments to make their life better. I get, yeah, I know. Let me check, and they don't want to make the change. It's just weird to me. But we can spend. I mean, listen, am I right or wrong? Am I barking up the wrong tree? I'm not trying to be a wise guy. I'm not even trying to pick on people today, but I'm like, yo, our society as a whole is convinced that it's okay to spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours per week just being entertained, brainless. But to spend hours and hours per week on concentrating on building a financial infrastructure, setting your kids up, getting some life insurance, maybe starting to open up a trust so you can protect your stuff, who knows what. But there's I'm just saying, there's so much to do between starting your own business and running that, between getting that extra job to make extra money, between starting the right trust and protective, asset layer protection for your family, having life insurance so that your kids and your spouse don't have to extraordinarily struggle if something happens to you. Um, you know, Having some investments into some things that maybe you don't have enough money in yet, but you got to stack, you got to do it slowly over time. But this all takes concentration, don't you see? Building a business, running a company, managing employees, setting up trusts, building cash flow, learning to buy mortgage notes, learning to buy real estate, getting a mentor, getting around the right people, joining a mastermind group, networking, along with your exercise, your family life, your hobbies, God dang, I'm thinking, I don't get it. People are just not busy enough. People are not busy enough. People don't think they have much to do. And I'm like, don't you realize that you're way behind? Don't you realize that most of us have so much that we need to be doing? There is so much shit to do and so much shit to learn and so much wonder that you can do for your future family and all that good stuff. And it's like, damn, dog. So I think about the same shit because there's not a lot of people out here trying to do something with their time besides negative chiz nose. Yeah, right on the Indian res. Yep, on the Indian res does become that. A lot of people on the res, right, become alcoholics, drug addicts, those kinds of things. Not only because it may run in their genes and it might be a hereditary kind of a thing, but also too just because they some of the Indians in the res get paid for doing nothing, right, just for being a part of the res. That can create some ultra extra free time. And with boredom, a lot of times people will get into drugs and alcohol and everything else, right? For sure. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I was just talking about that. What should we be busy doing, really? And is it like a fun busy? Like I told Bethany, I was like, yo, we got to treat this wealth building thing like a game. You got to treat it like a game, like you are playing Monopoly or something. Like it should be fun. Uh, it shouldn't be a stress. It should be fun. You should enjoy doing it like you enjoy watching a Netflix series. It's just that, when you do stuff, guys, that requires brain power, it seems like the public anymore just gets lost. All of us, it's going to require effort. It's going to require me to learn something new. I thought I already knew everything. You get what I'm saying? I guess I do have like a hoarse voice today, or like a deeper voice, huh? That's weird. Oof. All right. Yeah, I just need to cough out the sleep. Oh, it's a little brisk this morning out here. How's the weather out where you guys are at? Uh, so funny. How's the weather out where you guys are at? It's a little chilly this morning, but I'm going to show you guys San Diego. It's bright out here too. Shoo. Little chilly this morning. I dare say that because I know some people live in other places where it's actually chilly. It's not that chilly. It sure is pretty out here though today. Holy smokes. And make sure I don't lose my phone in the should lose my phone in the swimming pool. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, what a nice day today. Holy schmoly. Wow, it's bright. Look at this. Ah, there's my little mountain. Maybe there's another coyote roaming this morning. No coyotes on the trail. Just a beautiful, beautiful morning out here in San Diego. Look at that. Ooh, it's going to be a good day. It is bright out here, though. I'll tell you that much. Ooh, what a nice day, though. Glorious. I want to just sit out there and like sun myself right now. I'm in one of those tired moods. What do they got going over here? Oh, sprinklers are on out there. Anyways, what a beautiful day it is. How's the weather where you guys are at? I know NJ's in Wyoming, and Andy is across the United States. Oh, no run today? Kind of taking it easy? Good. Windy. It's windy out there, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes we do take a day off. I do take days off. I don't work out on Saturdays and Sundays. What I will do is I'll walk 18 holes of golf. That will be some of my leg workouts and some of my cardio, obviously. Leg workouts and cardio to walk 18 holes. It's actually quite difficult. I didn't realize that until I started walking 18 holes, how hard it really is. Especially when if you got a bad knee like I do, or if you got some problems. Oh, I just want to get stretched out. If you got some problems with your knees or your ankles or something like that, even your back, right? Back problems, it does make it hard to walk or run um, 5 or 6 miles, which is about what you walk in golf, about 5 or 6 miles. Uh, but I figure with what we have to do, if we made it fun, if we made wealth building fun, if we made asset protection fun, if we made setting up our families a fun endeavor, because it is fun and entertaining to watch the Netflix episodes, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It is fun and entertaining, and it lets your brain release and lets you not think about tough stuff. And so people want to be stress free. So I don't mind stress relief. I don't mind catching up on a good movie every now and again for movie night or whatever. Not against that kind of stuff, but it's the people that all day long have the time to do all sorts of different things like hate and watch TV and do all these mindless activities, but they don't have their lives set up correctly. Those are the ones that irk me a little bit. Well, those are the ones that I want to help the most, you know? Help them get themselves on track. You should be so busy. This is my opinion, anyways. What do you think of this opinion? Should we be so damn busy working on ourselves, our health, our family, our infrastructure, our finances, our future? Should we be more concerned with that and working on that? So busy with it that we don't really have time to give a shit what other people are doing. Excuse my language. But we just don't have time to give a crap what other people are doing. I don't even have time to pay attention to what other people are doing because I'm too busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people cannot be busy working on themselves, really. Have we all resigned just to live whatever life we believe we've been dealt and that we can't change things, or what? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Curious phenomenon. And since I'm assuming, since once again I'm in YouTube jail, if you guys haven't noticed, YouTube doesn't show my live to anybody anymore. After I took some time off for the Masters, I didn't do this for 4 days, and all of a sudden it was like, boop, I got slapped. So not getting the normal viewership So I guess it doesn't matter if I screen share and turn my TV on. We used to think that the screen share and me turning the TV on where I could see it better might have been an issue. But it doesn't look like that's the issue. So at least it'll make it easier for me. I'm going to turn the TV on for a second, y'all. And then I'm going to screen share this bad boy. So give me 1 second. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. We back. Just wanted to get that TV turned on so I could see you guys from afar. And we'll get into doing some working out here this morning. What is it that you need to work on? What is it that you still haven't have set up in your life that you think that needs a change? And what is it then that we could be working on that you think you need in life? Do you need more cash flow? Do you need to buy your first asset and own something? Do you need to set a trust up so that your kids and your grandkids don't have to battle over your stuff or fight in court to get it from the government? Do you want to buy your own house? Do you want to buy a new car? What do you want that would improve your life? It's so crazy how you no longer get the random viewers. It's wild, right? It is wild. NJ is so funny. NJ, hit me up at the Patrick Franz. NJ, hit me up on like my Facebook. I think that's where I have your brother. Like Facebook or Instagram. Hit me up on there so that we can DM, because I want to make sure that you guys get that package. Because if it didn't get delivered to the address and he has to go try to pick it up the shipping facility and all that stuff, I just want to make sure you guys get it, since there was some cool stuff in there. We gotta be able to track that sucker down. Oh yeah, NJ, Bethany's asking if you have an Instagram, if you have all that stuff. I gotta close this thing. It's a little loud with my pool filter out there. All right. Let's see, where you at? All right, we got it. No, she's still on. I think she's still on. She may be busy. I still see 3 people on here, so that would probably be Andy, Bethany, and NJ. That's so funny. Yeah, so NJ, oh, maybe she is not still on. I saw that one person dropped off, so. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, yeah, she's on. Oh, so you don't have Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, NJ? Right on. We were wondering, we were trying to find you. Ooh, that first couple ones on the old right knee don't feel good ever. I'll tell you that much right now. You go click when you get up. Click. Ah. But yeah, what would you want to work on that you don't have set up in your life yet? And how can we just take some time to get it set up? How do we make a sacrifice not to watch the show, or not to go do the thing, or not to hang out with the friends, or not to watch the football game, or not to, whatever? How do we make the decision mentally to, no, I'm not going to do that, which just makes my brain feel good, to just detach and just do nothing. No, I have stuff I got to get done for my family. I have things that I got to do. How do we remain busy? We're not stalkers. No, Bethany said, I don't think I know what NJ even looks like. I'm going to go find her on social media, see if I can get a picture of NJ. So, NJ, you owe us a picture of yourself. We want to see what NJ looks like so we know who we're talking to, who our new online friend is in Wyoming. That we need to come visit, by the way. I have an idea I'll talk to you about if we ever can get on the phone. For a phone call, NJ, I got an idea I'll run by you. I had an idea anyways that I wanted to run by you, so we'll see. Maybe we get on the phone someday. I have an idea about a deal we could make, maybe, with the tribe. We'll see. But We can discuss that. LOL. No IG. I did have a Facebook, but due to drama and stupid stuff, I deleted it. I've heard that before. A lot of people through drama and stupid stuff, they end up deleting their social media account, right? Has to do with a guy, has to do with a bunch of junk, right? Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, gosh, my right knee just hurts this morning. What a pain in the butt. I choose to do leg day, and my right knee is giving me a hell of a headache. So we'll do just a couple of these squats. My right knee's not taking it today very well. So we'll finish these squats. I'll do 2 more sets of them just so I can get 3 sets of actual squats in. But right knee just sucks, man. I need a new one. Anybody know somebody who can get me a new right knee for cheap? I am, babe. I have lightweight on. That's the problem. I have lightweight on for sure. This ain't heavy at all. I used to be able to squat 275 pounds. But my right knee is so bad now. It's just tough to do, but I'll grit through it. I'll do a couple of knee cracking squats here. Which, by the way, do you know my doctor, my surgeon said that I should not do squats ever. By the way, my doctor said with my knee the way it is, I should not do squats. I should not do any impact exercises. I should not play pickleball. I should not play soccer. And I certainly shouldn't walk 18 holes of golf. That's what I was told 5 years ago about my knee. So, oh, what's up, Andy? It's all good, dude. Hopefully the family emergency is nothing big. Hopefully everything's all good, bro. It's all good, man. Since I'm in YouTube jail, I don't expect to have a bunch of viewers on here anymore because, gosh darn, you do 2 months straight of this and then you take 4 days off to go to the Masters and YouTube thinks that you're brand new again. Very interesting. I didn't know that would happen. Otherwise, I would have just gone live from Augusta, Georgia, just cause. But you know what? When you go to the Masters, they don't let you have your telephone, so it's going to be tough for me to do anyways. But man, you take 3 or 4 days off of a consistent live, and all of a sudden they throw you in jail. That's wacko, dude. Oh, not a guy, just people trying to start drama at the workplace. I got you. Yeah, that's cool. Just delete that crap. People are weird, right? Again, how do people have so much time in their lives to make drama for NJ? They obviously have nothing going for themselves. That's like my point, right? Golly, I wish we could get people convinced that they need to pay more attention to their lives, right? And probably all those people giving you drama and shit like that, NJ probably didn't have crap going for them, right? The best thing that they had in their life was to just take time to give you shit or whatever it is. It's crazy, right? Oh, damn, dude. Sorry about that, Andy. Your wife's cousin has to have brain surgery. Wow. Gnarly. Well, not good news. Unless the brain surgery does something to protect them or better them or something. Who knows what's the current ailment, right? That says that they need the brain surgery. That's a question. But that's wild, man. Yeah, health stuff, never good news, brother. Bad health stuff, I hate it, man. Health is wealth. That's why we talk about physical fitness here on the show, not just financial fitness. Because, man, I'll tell you what, none of the money matters when your health goes, does it? You can have $17 million in the bank, and if you can't breathe or can't walk or can't move or can't nothing, it's done. Money doesn't matter. It's wild. All right, then, Andy. Well, hey, that sucks, man, but sorry. Everything's bad news is bad news. Never good with family and bad news, especially health-wise, Like I said, health is wealth. Health is wealth. Without our health, it doesn't matter how much money we've got, man. And if you're broke, but you're the healthiest, happiest person on the planet, still have a great life. So it's not about the money. Health is the most important thing. Money is secondary. I'd hate to be rich, but not be healthy enough to play with my kids or whatever, right? It would suck. Or constantly just being in pain all the time, too. That would suck. So, yeah, bless ourselves and thank God if we have good health. So I'm sorry that you had that call. Boy, you can hear my knees, actually. It's funny. If the Bluetooth wasn't as sound canceling, you guys would hear these cracks every time. All right. Yeah, these squats aren't too great on my knee, I tell you. Should probably listen to my doctor. Not. Should probably listen to my doctor. No. Awesome, awesome. Well, it's good to have you guys on, man. I'm gonna probably do some leg extensions instead of these, since my knee's cracking. Probably not good. My doctor would be looking at me right now, going, "See, I told you, shouldn't be doing that. Causing more damage already to your bad knee." Said, "Doc, I already need a knee replacement, and I'm 46 years old. What do you want me to tell you?" And you know what's crazy? I said, "Dude, just replace my knee. I'll do a knee replacement. I'll go under the knife. Give me a brand new titanium knee. I want to do a knee replacement." And the doctor said, "We don't do that to you yet because you're too young." And what does that mean? I'm too young. He said, "Well, a good knee replacement these days only lasts about 15 years. They need to be replaced again." So he says, "Man, you're 46. If you live a good long life, you'll have two or three or four knee replacements." And I'm like, "Well, so what?" He said, "Well, so what? What's one or two or three? As long as I always have a knee that feels good, right?" But no, they don't do that. So they said, "I got to wait." How long? Well, we usually do them for people when they're in their 50s, mid 50s, late. Yeah, I got to go 10, 15 more years with my knee all jacked up and in pain every day. Well, that's what you got to do. You got to be kidding me, man. Our medical system is so screwed up. Just outrageous. I think with our medical technology and things we have these days, you think they'd be able to fix a little knee problem, don't you? Wild. Wild. Ugh. So, as it looks, the squats aren't working out for me, so we can have a chill little talk. I'm gonna pull the other bench over and do some legs the easy way, I guess they'd say. But like riding a bike, riding the elliptical, like the little exercise bike we have back there, and doing leg extensions and things like that, the doctor said are fine. I just can't do straight impact exercises. So they don't want my knee. They don't want my knee going like this. They don't want my knee doing this or this. So if I'm sitting down or if I'm cycling, they say that's what I should be doing for my leg exercises. So maybe I will listen to my doctor a little bit. My knee's not cooperating this morning with me. Maybe my doctor's right. Psych. But I will I will give into my knee talking to me out loud today. Crickly crackly, not good. We'll throw these on here. We'll do some leg curl or some leg extensions instead. And we can sit and chat for a minute. But today is just a slow day, guys, and I didn't come with a lot of energy, a great subject to talk about, except for why the hell people are not busy working on themselves. They're so busy trying to work on everybody else. Was kind of the thought process I want to get into today. How do we not worry about the small stuff? How do we get away from the Netflix? How do we get away from so much brainless activity to create more production out of our day? Because we only have so many hours in the day, right? And crazy how we all have the same amount of hours in a day. There's some people that with 24 hours in the day seem to get so much accomplished, and other folks, that same amount of time in the day, they're overwhelmed, they feel busy, and they aren't accomplishing anything. So it's pretty wild to see the difference in how people treat 24 hours. What are we doing? Could you rather listen to something that would teach you something about life? Could you listen to something that would expand your brain? Could you watch a show that would teach you something that would progress you further in life? And I'm not even just dogging on the television, but gosh, there are so many brainless things that people do, along with spending all their day judging other people and how other people are living their lives. And if someone else is doing good or bad, or how someone else's family's doing, or what car someone else is driving, or all this kind of stuff is like, who cares? Right? We're all on our own journey. So to judge somebody that's doing worse than us, to be a hater in that aspect, to try to hate on and judge somebody who's doing worse than you, what a piece of junk you are, you know? And to hate on or be jealous of or talk shit about somebody that's way above you or doing better than you, what a loser you are. So you can't do either way. What sense does it make? It's obvious that people who are doing better than others rarely hate on them. There's not a lot of people that would ever come hate on what I'm trying to do or my journey that are doing better than me. They're more fit than me. They're more rich than me. That kind of thing. They're not going to go, oh man, you suck. You need to get better. Dude, that's just not how the people go. The successful people cheer other people on, want more people in the success arena with them, But even to hate on somebody above you, right? Well, they got all that and I don't. How come they have that life and I can't? This kind of stuff. Such a defeating mindset, isn't it? And people spend so much time thinking about other people and so much time thinking about judgment and so much time thinking about all this other stuff, zero time concentrating on their own life to make it better. It's just a weird dynamic. I just don't get it. That's why I was going to see what your guys' opinion of all of it was today. So I was going to jab back and forth with you guys and just go like, do you guys see that? Do you guys see that the people that do really, really good in life don't even have enough time to hate on other people generally? It's like, you'll never find a multimillionaire talking down to somebody who's less wealthy than them and saying that they're not good enough or, something like that. Never. It seems always the people that are doing worse than you that really don't have anything going on in their lives have way too much time to worry about what you got going on in your life. You get it? Yeah, people realize it when it's too late, huh? Yeah. What are you guys saying in here? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's working out good for you, Andy, right? Andy said, certainly helping him look at what I eat and work out. That's awesome, dude. That is great, Andy. Dude, I was so stoked. As a matter of fact, I was just saying this the other day. I was just talking to somebody like 2 days ago. And I go, yeah, man, I got put into YouTube jail again. They're not feeding my YouTube videos to nobody. It's kind of dead now. I'm all disappointed. I said, but you know what? I'm not really disappointed though. I go, oh, I was talking to Desi actually, Andy. I was talking to Desi. He came into my office for a meeting. I was talking to Desi and I was telling him how it was all going and stuff. And he's like, oh, bummer. You got put in jail. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think YouTube. I go, you know what though, Des? I go, I know that like NJ comes on, NJ's jogging, running. NJ's saying that she's lost 5 pounds. I'm like, Andy's on there. Andy's excited about me showing him the meals I'm eating, and Andy's trying to eat better and working out. Andy's lost 5 pounds. Bethany's on track. We're doing it together now. We're in the same mindset. We're doing this 60-day challenge. We're eating well. I go, dude, like the thing is, if I motivate and help change the lives of 2 or 3 people, this is worth it. This is worth it. So the fact that Andy, you say you're getting results, the fact that NJ, you're getting motivated, if Bethany and I and our lifestyles and what I do here in the morning gym, just getting live and talking to people like I do, if this is helping to change 2 or 3 people's lives, and you guys are motivated, you guys are changing for the better, you're becoming more healthy, you're becoming more confident, you're getting new ideas to change paths in life, I don't know, but whatever I'm doing to help the few people that do come on here is well worth it to me. It's not about the numbers, it's about helping people. So, I was telling Desi, I'm so glad that you guys are actually getting some value out of this, right? Almost down another, started running in the evening, not the same distance as in the morning, but it's helping. Yeah, very good, you guys. That's awesome, dude. So cool. Right? That's the coolness of it. That's like kind of why I wanted to do all this. I'm like, who can I touch? Who can I reach out to and touch? If I can help somebody do something better financially for their lives, damn, I feel good about that. If I could help somebody change their health, get back in better shape, lose the weight, be more confident, God, I've done my job, right? Yeah, because you will pass it to others. Lifestyle is a thing that's addictive. It's tough to change lifestyle. It's very tough to alter your lifestyle. But once you alter your lifestyle and go through, like I said, 21 days it takes to make or break a habit. 21 days notoriously to make or break a habit. So if somebody gets into lifestyle change and trying to better themselves and does those better habits for like 21 days or longer, it kind of starts to become their lifestyle. It doesn't become the hard change anymore. It becomes what they do. And so it is, once someone makes changes, it can be uh, kind of a fallout effect, right, Andy? You're going to probably inadvertently help your wife start eating better just because you're trying to eat better, right? There's going to be a buddy of yours that needs to drop the alcohol, like somebody helped you drop the alcohol, Andy. There's somebody in your life that needs you to help them drop the alcohol. Somebody in your life that you need to motivate to get in better shape, start changing their bad habits, start eating better, being conscious of doing better, right? And it's almost like the awakening of the consciousness that has to happen first with people. So if I'm awakening your consciousness, you guys, NJ, if you're losing weight, if you're feeling better, my wife Bethany, if you're excited that we're both on the fitness kick together finally, Andy, if you're losing weight and motivated, man, then I feel good. It makes me feel really good. So I really do appreciate you guys. I do. You are really the reason why I still get on here. I've told Bethany I'm about ready to quit this darn stupid YouTube show thing. She's like, no, people still show up and they love you and da da da. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep going. So it's all because of you guys, man. Um, oh, you cook, yeah, so she can get the benefits. Good job, Andy. So Andy's on the kick. Andy's cooking better foods. Andy's more conscious about it now. Whereas maybe prior to me doing all this, Andy, maybe you just weren't conscious of it. That's all. Maybe you knew you needed to eat better, but we kind of know in the back of our heads maybe we need better habits. But we're not motivated to make the change, and life gets comfortable, get into a routine, and so it's like unless you consciously say, whoa, 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 hold on a second, this routine that I'm in may not be the best for me. I got to make changes, right? It just takes that mental shift. So I'm glad, man. That makes me feel good. This is a part of my morning routine, NJ. We know it is, love. That's why we love you. I love that you pop on here sometimes for a short amount of time. Sometimes you can hang for a while, but we love you being on here. We really do. Uh, Bethany and I talk really good about you. That's why Bethany was like, "Man, I need to see what NJ looks like. I'm gonna try to find her on Facebook or something." And she was just curious on who our new friend NJ is from Wyoming. So you gotta shoot us over a picture or something. Maybe text Bethany. Bethany will put her phone number and or something like that. Or hell, you didn't have no problem on Instagram. Maybe you should start yourself an Instagram. Start fresh. Oh, whew, yes. My life since uh, working with Everly May has been transformed in many ways. That's so cool, Andy. I'm glad, bro. We're so lucky to have you on the team. It would be very difficult for us to go out and try to find another Andy. So we love that you're on our team, brother, for sure. Hard to find another Andy. There ain't no other Andys out there. I've tried finding them before. Rare breed, buddy. And we love you for it. Andy's such a good help with our business, which we're about to blow up, by the way, Andy. We're about to have a whole lot of leads come in from the NIU side of things because I have a marketing and sales team that's just starting up, ramping up, getting onboarded sort of today, getting ready to rock and roll. So hopefully we can even have some more things for you to help with in a little while, Andy. I'll talk to you about it if we need you. We may not need you, but I know you're a hell of a helper and there for us when we need you to do a task. Always show up, always very similar attitude, definitely easy to work with, definitely a loyal guy. And we really appreciate you, brother. Who's... Yeah, Desi sniffed you out. I don't know how he did that, bro, but good on Desi for finding you, brother. You are an attribute to anyone's company, to anyone's team, for sure. I would hate to ever see you leave us, man. I hope we can always make things fruitful for you and that you can stay working with us for a long time, make good money for you and your family, and everybody can be happy. That's the wish and the hope. That's the dream. Yeah, Desi's good at sniffing the folks out, brother. Desi's a smart cookie. I'll tell you that, man. Respect Desi immensely. He's a beast. Oh, at least my thighs are getting a good burn, though, from these extensions. Whew. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's funny, leg day is not certainly as dynamic as upper body day, but man, you wouldn't be able to notice this, but my thighs sure are burning. Um, yes, you will, Andy. I know, brother. From your efforts, bro, we will pump this thing up here. I got put on the new capital raise train from Desi the other day. My whole focus is raising capital for the fund. Switch things up a little bit, and that's why I got a marketing and sales team in on NIU so that I don't have to do all that anymore. So we'll see how it goes, man. Should be a cool couple of months coming up. See what we're capable of. We're gonna get out there to Florida, check out our apartment builds, and do like a live event. Try to raise capital from actual local Florida investors that live in and around our builds out there. We got cool stuff, man. A love fest this morning, and Dexter's missing out. Yeah, I know, dude. I know Dexter's driving. I know he's driving. Uh-oh. 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 Huh. My camera turned off. That is weird, dude. Oh, great. Hold on a sec, guys. Can you still see me? Because I can't see the screen right now. My camera just had a glitchy. What happened here? Uh-oh. You can still see me? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. On my end, it did. Interesting. My screen went black, so YouTube is really, really trying to discourage me from this. I'm telling you right now. They're doing a real good job of it, but I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let them win. YouTube's not going to discourage me. You guys are on here. I'm here for you. So it's crazy. Like usually I can see myself in the camera view that I'm recording, and I can't see any of it right now. My screen is black, but I can see your comments, so that's cool. I don't need to see myself. That's for sure. Dexter said he's going to come on in a minute. I think Dexter's driving. He left today. He's driving all week long. I think he drives Monday, or excuse me, I think Tuesday through Friday or something, or Tuesday through Saturday. Driving his truck around the country to make that dollar bill, y'all. And Streeper ain't on here today, and his buddies. We had Curtis on yesterday. Curtis was a new person. I'm like, hey, Curtis, come join us. He ain't on today. Oh, okay. Woo. Oh, yeah. Legs are a burning, baby. Oh, I love it. Feels really good, actually. I don't mind leg day. People think I don't want to do leg day, and they just don't understand the severity of my knee problems. They think, oh, you don't want to do leg day like most guys. I like leg day. I think like it feels good that my quads are really burning right now. It feels really great. I love the feeling of leg day. I just have this stupid ass knee. I need them to give me a new titanium one, and they won't. Punks. See, I need a new robotic knee. I need to become the $6 million man. Who remembers Lee Majors? Lee Majors, the $6 million man. You remember that old show? I almost had Lee Majors do a television commercial for me when I had my startup company, my technology company. We were about to hire Lee Majors to do a TV commercial for us, but that was the $6 million man before some of our times. Andy will remember who that is. Lee Majors, huh? Remember that guy? And in his older years, he was doing some work, obviously needed some dough. And Lee Majors was doing any type of work. His agent would get him on things when he was very much older. But I had a product that was going to be good for the older generation. And so we thought if we could get Lee Majors on there, that would be cool. The older audience recognizes who that is, but we never did end up getting him on there. Steve Austin. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, that is so weird that my camera blacked out and then won't come back. I don't know, dude. This is crazy. Let's see. See what we got over here. Nope. Hmm. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, cool. All right, NJ. Yeah, think about it. You don't need to worry about that drama. We're better than that. Plus, they were on Facebook, so get you an Instagram and come say hi. If you open your Instagram account at the Patrick Franz, little at sign and the Patrick Franz is how you'll find me. And of course, when you find me, you'll find Bethany. She'll be in my friends list. So come say what's up. And then you got to post a picture of you on your Instagram. How fun. And by the way, NJ, the reason I'd want you to do that really honestly was just because so that you could tell me if they got that package, but your brother will. Ah, my camera came back. Epic. Okay, that's cool. Okay, cool. I'm back. That was weird. Camera blacked out for a little bit, but then I backed out and came back on, and we're in action again. All right, cool. Got my camera to work again, so now I can at least see my ugly face. Perfect. Yeah, but NJ, thanks for coming on. We love you, girl. Be good for the rest of the day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I'll have a little bit more energy and a little more pep to my step tomorrow morning. I felt like sleeping in today so much so that I kind of still am tired. You know what I probably need? I need more of my black coffee. You guys know the drill. Get some more of that black coffee in me this morning. Get a little pep in my step. A little pep in the step. All right. Mm. And I'll tell you what, since it is leg day, I'm gonna try to work my calves and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do some jumping of rope. And if you know about jumping rope, um, like jumping rope like we used to do when we were a little kid, like skipping rope, you know what I mean? So fun when you're a little kid. When you're an adult and you try to skip rope like 100 reps or something like that, oh, you certainly get out of breath, or at least I do. So I'm probably gonna do some of that, and it's not the best exercises to do while I'm trying to chat with y'all, but maybe we just make the point today of, if you are not busy enough working on your own life, it becomes fairly easy to concentrate on other people's lives. When people concentrate on other people's lives, 90% of the time, it's people that hate, judge, ridicule, or condemn for what other people are doing, no matter what it is. So you find out no matter what you do in this life, you'll never get rid of haters and people that judge. But my problem is that I tend to think that most people that have so much time on their hands to hate, judge, and do mindless activities are simply not busy enough working on themselves. When we have wealth to build, assets to attain, people to help, infrastructures to set up, budgeting to do, plans to make, kids to take care of. It would seem like we would be too busy working on our own self and our own plans and our own infrastructure that we'd be so busy doing that, we would have no time to even pay attention to what's going on around us or what other people are doing in their lives because we're too busy working on our own. And that was my message today. So let's all hunker down and stop worrying about the dumb shit and the entertainment garbage that Hollywood throws down our necks and consuming things that make us more stupid or tell us a vision they want us to think and all these things. How about we read and we study and we listen to the proper things that expand our brains, put us down different paths, allow us to do different things, become more capable, become more intelligent, um, and less judgmental of others. There's no reason for you to worry about what the hell somebody else is doing, honestly. If your life's not in order perfectly, then you don't have time to worry about somebody else's life not being in order perfectly. You got to get your shit straight first. And there's a lot of stuff we got to do, you guys. I know most people don't think of it that way, but there's so much stuff that you have to do if you want to create a good infrastructure, good financial life, good family life, pass things on to other generations, leave a legacy, have your name mean something here on this earth. There's a lot of things to do. You should be way too busy working on your own self to worry about anything anybody else is doing, honestly. If you find yourself having way too much time to judge others, way too much time to think about somebody else's life and what they're doing more than you're thinking about your life, then you aren't busy enough. You better sit down and get cracking, figure out what you need to build for yourself. That's my only point today. So I know a lot of the haters, a lot of the trolls, a lot of people that come on, you just go and look at their pictures, look at their profiles, look at where they work, look at what they're doing, look at their physical health. You'll know that they're out there hating because they have nothing going for their lives. And they're depressed, they're pissed off about it. When they see somebody else trying to do good, it makes them angry. Okay. And the only thing they can do is lash out to try to make themselves feel better about not doing anything. Okay. So let's not fall into that trap. Let's not become the people that are haters and judgmental and thinking about what everybody else is doing and how all these outside circumstances and other people around us are making things happen to us out of our control and bullshit. That's completely wrong. We are the only ones that can make our environment change, the circumstances change, and have our future end up somewhere different. We are the ones. We have to choose. We have to put in the work. We have to educate. We have to learn something new. We have to step outside our comfort zone and we have to try and move forward like that. Most people won't try because they're afraid to fail. You know how many times I've failed in life? I've been an entrepreneur since I'm 19 years old. I've only had success from 39 years old to 46. I've been trying to do things since I'm 19 years old, guys. Reinvent the wheel, start up companies, do all sorts of stuff, man. And so it's like, look, you got to be too busy working on your own self and setting yourself up and your family up, your infrastructure, your finances, getting the happy life that you actually would be happy with. If you're not happy with it now, you're not happy with where you live, you're not happy with what you drive, you're not happy with your financial infrastructure, you're not happy that you don't own assets, you're not happy that you don't have financial freedom. If you're not happy, let's get rid of the unhappiness in life. Let's go ahead and work on it so that a couple years from now you can be happy. Ah, Streeper came on. What's up, buddy? You way late, bro. You busy today? You busy working today, huh? Ain't you, Streeper? Ah, busy working. It's all good. We were just talking about getting busy. So if you're busy, that's good, Streeper. If you're too busy to hop on here, that's good because you're working on you. We were just talking about people being people that should be so busy working on themselves because we all have so much to work on. Be too busy working on themselves to even have to worry about what other people are doing. Right? You find haters and trolls and people that are judging other people. It's usually because they're not busy working on themselves. That's pretty much how it is. So that's kind of the subject today, Streeper. Well, what can we work on, dude? What can we do? Like we don't have assets. We don't have cash flow. We don't have a trust. We don't have life insurance. We're not protected. We don't have savings. We don't have food supplies built up if there's disaster. We don't have our family protected. We don't have stuff set up for our kids. We don't have so people that don't have none of that, but they have all the time in the world to watch every new Netflix episode. They have every time in the world to be caught up on what's going on with the football season, the baseball season, who their favorite player is. They got all the time in the world to go shopping, watch Netflix, waste money, do mindless activities. All the time in the world for that. No time in the world, though, to do things that actually put themselves in position to be responsible for themselves, right? So I'm talking about being too busy working on your own stuff and you're so busy working on you and your family and your infrastructure that you just simply don't even have the time to consider thinking about what other people are doing. Right? That's how busy we need to be, in my opinion. Unless you got all that set up. If you got the assets, the cash flow, the trust, the life insurance, your family's set up, your generations will be fine. You're good. You okay? Then chill, dude. Like go watch Netflix all you want. But it's the people that don't have any infrastructure set up that spend all their day doing stupid shit that kill me. And that complain about where their life is at. Complain they don't have enough. Complain they don't have cash flow. Complain they're not a real estate investor like their buddy. Complain that they don't have anything set up for their kids. Complain that their life's not happy, that they're depressed, that life sucks, that they hate their job, that this, that, yeah. They have that attitude and lifestyle, and then yet they do nothing to work on changing it. They just stay stuck in shitville like a little town they live in called Shitville, right? They stay stuck in Shitville year after year after year after year while judging people that are making progress. It's just wild to me. But that's the way society is these days, isn't it? I hope to motivate you guys to be different, right? People that are on my team, people that are in my community, people that hang out with me know that I don't play much, you know. I might go surfing. I like surfing. That's a physical activity to get me healthier, get me out there, get my cardio, get surfing's fun. I play golf. I play golf. That's some people would think golf is futile. Golf is a really good athletic activity, mentally refreshing for me. It's challenging. I'm a guy that likes competition and self challenge and that. So I do those things. But Bethany will tell you, I don't really like sitting down much and watching mindless stuff. I feel like it's a waste of time. I always mention it and stuff, and she's like, it's not. Well, I just figure if I'm going to watch the television, I don't want them to be telling me a vision that I don't want in my head. Like, I'd rather listen to something that is educating me about the world, educating me about history, educating me about something. Because every time you're getting more and more educated, education is power, right? Knowledge is power. You've heard that, and you become more creative and capable of doing more in life. You know, my wife always is saying, "You're so smart. How do you know so much about everything?" Right? And I take that as a compliment. But what's up, Dexter? What's up, Boogie? How you doing, doggy? Good to see you, brother. Dexter was over here yesterday doing some curls over here in the garage. You a little sore today, Dex, from those little weights you lifted yesterday? I would imagine probably you do feel it a little bit today since you don't work out much. How you feeling? Are you sore? You feel a little bit of progress in your body from what you did yesterday? Hopefully, you're a little bit sore. And if you're not sore, then certainly the next time you come over here to my garage, I'm going to kick your butt a lot harder in the gym. I gave it to you really easy yesterday, buddy, old pal. But it's good to have old Dexter on. I like bringing the crew together, man. All right. What else can we do today, boys? What else can we do today? A little bit sore. Good. Yeah, I figured we didn't work you out too hard. I figured just be a little bit sore. You'd probably feel the fact that you actually did something yesterday, right? You come over here a little bit more often. We'll work you into some good shape, Dex. I promise you that, buddy. You know that. Dexter was surprised at how much weight I actually lift when I'm talking to you guys on these calls. Because since I'm able to maintain conversation, it doesn't look like I'm working out that hard. But some of this weight we lift in here, especially on pull days when we're doing those rows and those seated rows and stuff, that weight's pretty heavy, huh, Dex? It ain't no joke, bro. But that's how you build muscles. It's how you build muscles. So let me ask you this, guys, because I'm probably going to cut it a little short today. I didn't come with a subject. I really didn't even come with that much energy today, to be straight, but I wanted to come on to make sure I was still here for all y'all. But you guys got anything that you want to talk about today? You guys got any questions for me or something that you want me to rant about? If not, I'll let you guys get back to your day. And what's up? What was that? What was that? Did you just say, "Hey guys"? Oh my gosh, that was funny. She immediately realized when she said that she laughed at herself. That's awesome. She's all, "Hey guys." She started laughing. Did you ever calculate how much you save in a gym membership? Oh no, I haven't calculated that out, but yeah, for sure. I mean, I set this whole thing up in the garage. Like, if you really calculated my weights and being able to buy stuff off like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever, like workout equipment and stuff like that you can find for cheap. Like, this whole thing I have in the gym, including the Olympic bar, which is probably one of the most expensive things because I have a York Olympic bar. So that's probably like, I don't know, $800 or something for the Olympic bar. But that was a hand me down. So I didn't have to buy that. But the six to $800 Olympic bar is probably one of the most expensive things. This whole Makolo rack that I do all my exercises on, that's bolted to the wall right here with all the pulley systems and stuff. That thing was like $650. So, including the Olympic bar, the plates, the dumbbells, the benches, everything that I have in here is probably around 12 or $1,300, I would assume. Well, no, let's say if we included the York Olympic bar, we got 6, 12. Um, yeah, we're probably around $2,000. So for this whole setup I've got, it's probably around $2,000. And what do we spend monthly in a gym membership anymore? I don't know. I haven't had a gym membership in a long time, but is it like $50 a month? I don't know. $50 a month? All right, get to work. Get to work. All right, we'll see you later, Andy. Love you, buddy. Talk to you probably later today about some stuff business wise. We'll see. So I'll get in contact with you later. Um, yeah, so I mean, it's not really the savings of the money with the gym membership that gets me. It's that I don't like going to the gym. I don't like sharing equipment with a bunch of people. I don't like waiting for somebody to get off the machine to do my set. I don't like the sweat that everybody sweats all over everything and doesn't wipe it off. I don't like the stupid girls that are in there now that have their cameras and tripods out and all this other shit. I just don't like the gym, dude. I spent lots and lots of years in the gym, more than most people on this call. A lot of years in the gym, lots, like 20 years in a gym. So I'm over it. It's the people that get into exercise that haven't exercised in their life and they're going to get in shape and they're going to get that gym membership. I get it. But I spent 20 years in a gym and I'm over the gym. So it's not even the savings of the money. It's just, I don't like it. It's lame to me. So how did I end up knowing Desi? I started dating his daughter, Streeper. Yeah, so I have 2 years now of working out 5 days a week. So I've saved 2 years of the money at $50 a month or whatever. So it's all good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Streeper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like in the money that I save, sure, it'll pay for itself. Yeah. Of course, I don't have all the same equipment. Bethany likes going to the gym, right? Bethany likes going to the gym, and I agree that there's a lot of much better equipment there at the gym, guys. They have awesome equipment. They have a variety of things you can do way better and more exercises on the body. There's merit. There's merit to paying for that gym membership to have all that equipment. Some of the gyms have a sauna, which I love the sauna. For detoxifying. Some of them have swimming pools you can hop into and swim laps. So I mean, listen, there's validity to the gym. Some of them have the smoothie stations. You can have somebody make you a power drink or a pre-workout or whatever right there fresh. So listen, I'm not against the gym. I just don't like it. Okay. I just don't like it. So that's a good in with Desi. Lucked out. Yeah, for sure, Streeper. And a matter of fact, we both lucked out, man. I lucked out because I got the most beautiful lady in the world that I love the most. I got a really good father-in-law and business partner out of it. And Desi got a guy with a head on his shoulders finally to date his daughter, and then we became business partners. So it's all good, dude. Everybody lucked out in this scenario. It's like a win-win-win-win-win. Even my grandkids are, I mean, excuse me, even my children are lucky to call Desi grandpa. He's a good dude. So yeah, we all lucked out, man. We did a win-win-win-win situation with this meeting Bethany. So yeah, Bethany is Desi's daughter. Yeah, Bethany's Desi's daughter. We started dating geez, back in like 2015. We started dating, and see, I was dating Bethany from 2015, but Desi didn't even bring me into the note game or really start to teach me about it until 2018. So we'd been in for a while and I'd been working my sales management job, working 12 hours a day, Monday through Saturday. I was still stuck in that game. And Desi looked at me one day and said, "How long do you want to work 12 hours a day, bro?" Like literally. Like how much longer of your life? You're in your late 30s now. How much longer of your life do you want to work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week? And I'm like, not long. I'd quit yesterday if I could. And then it was like, look, let me teach you about this note stuff, but you got to make a commitment. So that's when I sold my house, moved. You guys know my whole story. I made like a huge commitment to get into this because Desi said he would mentor me if I made the commitment. So I did. So I kind of bet my life on getting into investing. Yeah, needed to feel me out, right? Needed to feel me out. Um, yeah, no, it became really cool, man. Like, Bethany's whole family is really cool. I, am very lucky guy to have Bethany as my wife and have two beautiful daughters that are healthy and happy. And my health is really great right now for 46. I'm getting in the best shape I've been in years. The financial stuff's starting to snowball, starting to work out. We're finishing our first apartment build right now in Florida. That's exciting. It's been a long haul. Dude, it's just a lot of years of attention, right? So you guys figure then for the past what, man? 18, 19, 20, 22. So for the past, 8 years, just about 7, 8 years, we have been working diligently daily. I don't know if I spelt that right. Yeah, you certainly didn't spelt. What do you do to your hair, Goofy? Oh, you're cutie patootie. Oh, hey, Bubby. You got cute hair today, huh? Oh, yeah. Did you spell peculiar wrong? Peck, hey, peculiar. A peculiar.
And I said, "Oh, I spelt it wrong."
Spelt.
Yeah.
Bye, Lovey. Have fun at school. Well, you're gonna be warm today, girlfriend.
It's cold.
It is? Okay. All right. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. I'll be normal. So go up and say hi. There. Oh, it's put away. But anyways. Oh yeah. So fam. I don't think I'd be able to work with family. There is an interesting dynamic to that, Streeper. Oh, there is an interesting dynamic to that, brother, for sure. Most people wouldn't be crazy enough to do it. But I didn't know if you guys know this. Our whole entire investment fund is a family fund. So it's Desi and I, Bethany, Bethany's aunt, Bethany's cousin, Bethany's mom does payroll. So, like, we are all family. Get that? It's not just Desi and me and Bethany. Pretty much almost the whole team that we work with, besides Andy, who you know who's on here. Uh, Andy, who comes on as a part of our team. Andy's not blood related family. He's just a really awesome guy we found to work with us. Really lucky to have him as a part of our family. But yeah, dude, our whole company is pretty much primarily family, and it does have its interesting dynamics to it for sure. Right? When people are saying, "Grandpa," hey, Grandpa, blah 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 blah, blah on the in the company meetings, it's it's an interesting dynamic, but. Oh yeah, it's tough to work with family though, Streeps. It is, but it's really good too. I mean, we've got some really amazing and talented family members that are really hard workers. So suppose I guess it depends on who your family is and how committed they are to actually having a job. And they don't consider it just a give me privilege. They consider it a job that they're just not having to work for somebody else. But they work for the family company and they still show up and they still work and they work hard. So yeah, yeah. So Bethany's dad is really big on family, right? And some people aren't. But Bethany's dad's really big on family. So as she was saying there, um, he knew we were building something really good, right? Uh, he knew we were building something good that could be successful, and he wanted some more of the family members to enjoy some of it, the success that we're building. And you know what really happened too is when COVID hit, a lot of people got taken out of work, right? They shut down the offices and stuff like that. Some people just got let go, whatever. And so we had some talented people in our family that were sort of needing work. And a lot of the work that we have people do can be done from a computer and an internet connection. So we don't have to have people come to the office. So people can work mobile in our business. And so we decided to give quite a few smart people in our family positions in the company and train them into those positions very, very well. And turned out to be pretty good, actually. We got some great people on the team, great family members that we work with. They're all very good workers. And there's the little dynamics here and there of the family nuances that get into play, but it's really not that much, honestly. A lot of times we're there for the work and the family stuff gets set aside until after the meeting. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And I got little Rascal up there in the crib. She's waking up too. So we'll probably end this today, guys. But it was fun talking with y'all, dude. It was a light day. I didn't even feel like coming to do this today, but I did for you guys. So glad we got to hang out, man. Glad we got to have a chat. But the whole point of this, guys, is we got to be too busy working on ourselves to worry about anything anybody else is doing. We're too far behind. And if you tell me you're not, I'll praise you. But I guarantee we're all too far behind. Most people on this call. You don't have the right trust structure set up for your family to protect your assets, protect your things. You don't. If you die, your family's going to go through probate. Your kids are going to have problems accessing the money that's in your checking account to survive and pay grocery bills because the courts won't let them access the money because their name's not on the account. All this shit. It's wild, man. So if we don't have the right trust set up, if we don't have a life insurance policy in case we kick the bucket, make sure our wives and kids are taken care of, even if our business ventures don't go well. If we don't have a trust structure to protect ourselves, if we don't have assets yet, if we're not producing any cash flow, if we don't have anything, guys, and we're just still just going to work, getting a paycheck, going to work, getting a paycheck, going to work, getting a paycheck, there's too much shit to do. We've got too much important stuff to do. So we cannot be with so much free time that we have more time to worry about other people's lives than we do working on our own. We cannot do that, guys. Especially us men. We got to get to work. So, anyways, let's not worry about what other people are doing, guys. Let's stay on our mission. What is our mission? We have our own journey in lives. We're all in different places. We all come from different places. We all have different attitudes, different makeups, and we look different. We have different family dynamics, the whole nine yards. But as a man, especially, We need to get busy. We need to get busy working on ourselves, working on our lives, working on our infrastructure, working on our health, our finances, and making sure that as we age, we feel more and more comfortable that our family's set up and that we can finally relax, guys. It's the people that are doing too much relaxing and spending too much time hating on other people and all that stuff that they don't have their lives set up at all. That is a problem to me, anyways. So, no judgment, no judgment. I'm not here to hate or judge anybody that's not doing it. I'm just here to motivate people to think that there's too much shit we got to do. We should be too busy working on ourselves to even worry about what other people are doing. There's just too much to do. So, anyways, hope I gave you some nugs, maybe motivate you just to keep going, get going, keep going. Um, Only one life to live, and it goes by really quickly. Do we want to have a name that our family remembers? Do we want to be known for setting our family up for success? Do we want to be known as somebody that did something in life, that tried something, that took a risk, that, made something happen for the family? Or do we just want to be the guy who was depressed and never really tried and so on? So, anyways, guys, I hope that motivates you guys. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer today. I just want to say, look, let's get busy, yo. There's too much stuff to do. We got too much shit to do. Let's get it. Too much shit to do. What are you worried about what your fat ass neighbor's doing? What are you worried about the guy who's richer than you and he already has the Lambo and the great life? Why are you worried about that guy? Right? Why are you worried about somebody who's doing less than you or doing worse than you? Why are you judging people? We don't need to do it. You need to be too busy working on your own life to worry about what the hell other people are doing. That's my statement for today. Don't be a victim. Let's be a victor, not a victim, a victor. Let's create some victories, right? Let's create some victories in life and let's work on it. You don't have time to watch Netflix if you don't own any assets. You need to own some assets first, then you can watch Netflix. That's just my point. Like what are we doing with our time? Let's just get busy. Let's get busy winning. Let's get busy being a victor, not a victim. All right, guys. Love y'all. I'll have a little bit more energy tomorrow, right? And we'll crush a good workout and we'll have some fun. I'll maybe bring even a subject and I'll get back to it. But I just want to have that heart to heart today. I just can't stand that people have so much time to do mindless shit and hate on others and worry about what everybody else is doing when they don't even have their life set up straight. So let's worry about setting our shit up. Let's get our shit straight. Get ourselves physically fit, financially fit, get our infrastructure set up, make sure our family's taken care of. Then you can go and chill on the sofa and watch Netflix, or you can spend time hating on other people or whatever. But if you don't got your life straight and you're worried about other people's lives, we got it backwards. All right, then. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll crush a better workout. I'll come with some more energy and we'll get crack a lacking. Now I'm going to do like 200 reps of jump rope. So